Hi there Transform fans, this is Skidz1313 bringing you another video review, and this time I've got for you the Transformers Prime First Edition Voyager class Optimus Prime. Now this figure is amazing. I absolutely think it is fantastic. It's a really good representation of Optimus Prime from the cartoon. Comes with a lot of accessories, a lot of detailing, and it's just an all-round really good figure, and it's worth you buying it. I'm probably going to say it's probably the best one that we have had for Optimus Prime, except for the Voyager class, for Revenge of the Fallen. It just blows me away. It's a Voyager class figure, and there's so much stuff. It's so accurate to the cartoon, and it's just unrealistic. It's amazing. So it comes with two accessories. It comes with this gun, which is basically the gun he uses in the cartoon. There's not a lot of detailing except for it being sort of sparkly-ish and has a silver tint in certain light. There's nothing on the front for like a blue shooting thingamabob, but I think you can get like upgrade things for this, which could be quite nice. It also comes with this, which is his sword. Now, it's a good accessory. It's got a hole there, but I don't actually think that does anything except just is a hole. Now, obviously, it's all plastic. It's like a light blue, but it's all rubbery plastic, and it just. I wish it was. Obviously, I know it'd be pointy if it was plastic, and doing that, you're not gonna hurt yourself. You know, you can't. It's not like you can't chop a vegetable with it and stab yourself, you know. So I see why they did that, but it's just I just think it would be nice to have a strong, thick plastic like this, because you can hear the difference. So yeah, they'll come into effect when we get to the robot mode, but they can get stored on either one of these three pegs here. I don't think there's any others visible. Unless you want to try and put it onto the... Oh no, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit on the wheels. I was going to say, it'd be a bit weird. It's quite a hefty figure. Obviously the back end is quite light, but the front is a chunky, big portion of the figure, which holds a lot of the robot, and most of the vehicle just gets scrapped. Well, I say most. Some of it gets scrapped. You know, it's folded up and becomes the backpack, or comes part of the arms, and it's just really good. You can see there's detailing on the front of an Autobot symbol, some translucent plastic glass windows, some detailing of lights up here. Got the smokestacks here, which again, they're rubbery plastic, and they just peg into the side when you transform him. You've got the rooftop, which I don't know if you're getting across, there's a difference in colour. This one's a bit of a soft one, but this one is a soft one, about a darker one, and then this one's a bit more lightish, but nevertheless, it's really good. All the blue goes along nice with the red. Back doesn't look so bad. Obviously, you've got this, but at least there's no huge hole or anything sticking out too much, which is ideal. Underneath, fine. You know, nothing wrong with that. Quite satisfied with that. And it rolls pretty good. You will just need to, when you're transforming it, make sure that the wheels roll all together. Obviously, mine aren't fully. If you push it down. See, the back one doesn't like to... It does catch every now... I mean, if you push it from the back, fair enough, but the front one then doesn't. So you got to, like, go, get down and roll it. But yeah, I mean, really good vehicle mode. And like I said, very accurate to the cartoon. And it looks good with the other figures. So anyway, let's get on to the transformation. So, first things you want to do is come to these blue bits here with the smokestacks and just unclick these from the sides. Pull them up just as much as they'll go, which is there. Do the same on the other side. Pull that up to there. Next thing you want to do is you want to come to this cabin top, and you just want to pull that and rotate the whole thing down. Whilst you're doing that, you want to split this and unpeg this piece here, so that comes off from the legs. Make sure that splits as well, because it attaches up here as well, so you've got this thing. Fold this black tab, well, grey black tab down like that. Then rotate the rest of these down, and they'll peg in. There's like lines here and slots, and they'll all slot into that. So it's a nice satisfying click. Flip the cab piece down like that, and that'll just expose the rest of the foot. Do the same on the other side as well. Push that down, flip, flip, and that is basically the legs done for Optimus Prime. So it's quite a satisfying transformation, you know, it gets it done quite quickly. Right, next thing you want to do is you want to just flip the head up, which is stored in here, so just flip it up, and then push these back panels back so that this covers that, so it'll lock this in place and you won't be able to move it. Let me just put that down so I can lift this up and show you a bit more higher up. Leave these here for the moment. Come to the front and just pull on the wheels, and that'll split this front cab piece as well. Do the same on both sides. So flip that up as far as they'll go, and then flip these inwards. They won't lock in all the way, but oh no, hold on, sorry, you've got to pull these down a little bit. Then they'll go down all the way, or in all the way, and just flick them like that. So you can see what's going to happen, well, sort of. Next thing, hold this front section here. Pull all this red, and this tabs in by 2 tabs. You can just pull them either side and they'll come loose, and then you can just rotate this down, split this in half. You can rotate them down if you want, it gives you more access, and you can see inside now. Let me just straighten this thingy out. If you just come to the back quickly, you can just literally fold them up against the side, and that's basically the back section done. Then what you want to do is you want to fold this section up, so you're just folding it all up, so it's just covering the whole of the figure like that. Then what you want to do is you want to split this, and you can see what's going to happen is that as you split it, you can see that the whole chest section is starting to form. So again, let me just try and angle this up a little bit more, because I would like you to see this. That should be okay. So once that's done, you want to just, if I just show you on the side, you'll see these pegs on the arms here, and they're going into the wheels. So just push that all the way in and lock that in, and do the same on the other side, and that'll stretch that piece across, and you can push it in if you want as well, just so you've got a flat sort of chest. I say sort of. Why aren't you going in? Oh, that's why. Make sure you, there's pegs here which goes into that hole. Make sure that's just pushed in, and that'll give you an outward outward angle on the chest, so it'll actually come out a bit more. Then what you're going to do is just rotate the legs all the way around, and that'll just complete that part. So you can then stand him up. So he looks pretty proud. Oh, he's got small arms. Flick the arms up like that, or the actual hands up like that. Rotate this whole thing around, and you see what's going to happen here. Do the same on the other side. Make sure those pegs don't come out. You can angle these if you want just a little bit, or just all the way up and make him like, you know, Ultimate Flare Prime. So then what you want to do is just rotate these until the arm holes, they look normal, and they'll rotate up all the way at a 90-degree angle. And then get this foldy thingy and just fold that around like that. So you've got that arm there, and then just do the same on the other side, so fold that all the way around. Fold this flap all the way around as well. Make sure to rotate that, fold it down if you want. And that is Voyager Prime in his robot mode. And as you can see, you can just see how amazing this is. There's so much detail in the windows, in the arms, and it's just such a good sculpt. You know, I'm surprised that they were able to pull this off, and they have. I just think, you know, cartoon figures, they can be quite hard to do, especially with some of them being quite complex, as we'll be seeing in the future with like Megatron and all that sort of stuff. Make sure the back panels are up like that. I mean, it's no biggie, but just put it up if you want the full effect of the smokestacks coming over his head. So yeah, I mean, you know, the articulation is normal for, you know, a Voyager figure. You know, you've got bending legs, all that sort of stuff. The legs, you know, that you saw their articulation. This has got, you know, a 90-degree thing all the way around there. Head's got, you know, ball joint. It can even look slightly up and down, or just pull the head off. Decapitated Prime. Wow. Oh, it is a little bit of... Oh, there we go. So you got to like push it back. You got to push it forward to click it in. That's good to know. Now, unfortunately, there's no way to store these on this robot mode. You know, like on the back. You know, hanging them off. I mean, obviously you can hold them, and they look amazing when they're being held for one reason in particular. If I just lift these up so it looks as if he's holding something. You know, the peg here. All you got to do is just put it into the arm like so. And that will just put his sword, and then you can do this side and peg that in, like that, and that's his gun. So you can then have him sort of being dual wheeling Prime. Now, it may just be me, I really would have appreciated having 2 guns and 2 swords, just so you can have like one pose where he has 2 swords, one pose where he has 2 guns, a sword, and you know, like this one. Now, obviously there's upgrade sets. I haven't got the upgrade for this, which I'm actually planning on getting, because I really would like to get the guns, because I think they come with like blue barrels, and this is a actual plastic rather than rubber. But the thing I like about these weapons is that, if, as you can see on the side, obviously it's not 100% on this weapon, but the guard on here goes over the arm, and it actually makes it, if you look on like a downward thing, it looks as if it's just come out of his arm, which I really like it when they do that, because it just makes it look so much more better rather than it just being like, you know, hanging off to the side like that, and you can see the peg and everything like that. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, because I you know, with some of these figures it's amazing because it helps. The gun's more better because obviously it's a black gun and the arm is sort of grey black. And this doesn't really, you can't really see it that well. I mean, obviously you can see where the arm should be, but, you know, it's pretty good. I enjoy this figure, and I display him quite a lot in this mode, especially, like, with this, just, like, having it like that, because I think it's when he's versing, oh, hold on, spoilers, when he's versing, Unicron. I mean, whoever hasn't seen the whole thing, then, you know, you've missed you're missing out. But he, like, you know, I think he does that sort of pose, and he uses that to support the gun or something like that. But I like that pose. But he's a really good all-round figure, and I really do recommend getting him. Now, see, you can see his face sculpt is really good, and that's another thing that they've done an upgrade, so that, well, yeah, an upgrade set, so you can actually replace the head and actually have non-masked version, because obviously he most of the time, unless he's battling, he's got, you know, a faceplate. It does look a bit odd though, to be honest, but I'll probably be getting that. Not straight away, but you will be seeing certain upgrades in the future, especially one special one for this guy, because it really does help bring out, well, I mean, the actual upgrade is a lot of detail, and having it on this figure, you can do certain poses, certain things, and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this review of the old Prime from Transformers Prime, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!